How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event. We're going to be taking down all missions for the new boss rush.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Alrighty, so we're going to be taking down all missions here for the new boss rush event, and that is basically needing us to use at least 4 GT Heroes and Battle of Fate characters. So I'm actually going to run a full GT Heroes team, but we're actually going to utilize double LR Super Saiyan 4s. We're going to have this guy as our lead since everybody is on Giant 8 power, and then we're going to run the same, we're going to run a friend LR Super Saiyan 4. So let's go ahead and alright, let's see. Let's let these guys okay, yeah. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna get that. So we don't want to get the full attack there. We're gonna leave AGL Super Saiyan 4 here, and then we'll float the GOGETA. I think that's the play here. Yeah, so basically, this is going to put us against every single Shadow Dragon boss, and they all have some semblance of the effects that they had when we battled them back during the original run of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons. Dialed down a bit, but with their attack and defense stats dialed up a lot. It's a bit beefier in terms of HP and defense than the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will, but these early stages can still go down pretty quick. I mean, you're probably dropping them in 1 to 2, most of them in 1 to 2 turns. Maybe like Ice or Nova in 2 turns. So you do have to play carefully with your stacks. So you'll see here, like, we intentionally didn't go for the full 24 key because we didn't want to accidentally kill here. And not be able to let GOGETA over there attack Haze. Although, I mean, if we get a triple super or something out of Goku, but that's also why I intentionally went for the 12 key with him, so yeah, but I mean, as you can see, even with the 12 key, we still did a lot of damage, so it's entirely possible we kill with the second hit, and then GOGETA doesn't get a stack. See, and yeah. This is a major problem with this fight. You breeze through these phases. Okay. Alrighty, so basic plan is to keep one set of Goku and Vegeta together, and another set of Goku and AGL Goku together. So let's see here. Go. Alright, same thing here. If we're lucky, we can get... I don't think so. Yeah, he actually has less HP, and then we get the... yeah, I think Rage Shenron... Yeah, that's right, and he stuns. And so this Super Saiyan 4 completely lost a stack. Maybe we should have put STR in front. Yeah, so that's... What just happened with the Super Saiyan 4s is... That's not ideal. That's gonna hurt us a lot in the long run. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do that number. Now let's grab that with these 4s and then send off Goku here. There we go. Now, hopefully we get the dodge. Yeah, okay. A lot of stunners here. That's not good. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, losing stacks on any of our Super Saiyan 4s is not ideal. We cannot be behind when it gets to Omega, but that's going to hurt us a lot. Okay, are we actually going to... Okay, we might not actually kill here with these 4s. Although, AGL Goku, even though we didn't get the 18 keys, we might kill. if you have your own Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, then you could replace him with AGL Super Saiyan 4. I am choosing not to use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so you know, for those of you who maybe didn't pull him yet, and you're doing this to get your last ticket to try to pull him, so I figured this would be this would be helpful to you guys. Is this gonna kill? Yeah. Okay, so Rage Shenron is down, and we're on to Oceanus. And if I remember correctly, Oceanus can stun as well, so I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to risk putting him here, so that way, if we're lucky, we can get a... If we're lucky, we can get a counter here. No. Okay, so... Oh, I mean, I'll take a dodge. Okay, that works. That works. That works. That works. Okay, so... Alright, now we're going to start building back up that defense. Is he going to kill, too? He just killed her. So we just cannot stack with the Super Saiyan 4. Oh my goodness, that puts us in a really, really bad position. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just do this. Okay, so I'm going to try my best here to avoid getting as much ki as possible. They're not making it easy, though. Here we go. I mean, Natron here, I think, can absorb ki blasts. But the giant form doesn't count as ki blasts, so... I mean, theoretically, we could just let him... Yeah. But, I mean, we are doing quite a bit of damage to him. Oof. Okay. Yeah. And so the hard part here is our other Super Saiyan 4s have not gotten a stack at all. And just because of the placement of attacks here. And then now our AGL Goku is going to lose a stack. So, this is not ideal at all. Alright, let's put him here. Grab that. And then, at least this way, Vegeta shouldn't lose a stack. Because I don't think well, maybe they can. I mean, he doesn't have that much HP. So maybe these 4s can kill him. But we're rolling right into Nova after this, and so this could be a problem. This could be a big problem. Okay, doesn't look like the 4s are going to kill, and then Goku is only going to get his normals. So theoretically, this means, yeah. Now him losing a stack is also not good. It's like, they really went out of their ways to make sure that you were going to lose stacks here. Alright. And then Vegeta gonna go ahead and continue his build up here. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Well, not perfect. Like, again, we're really not in a good position here. Okay. I think we just pray that... Alright, so the thing is Nova gets rid of damage or has damage reduction on anything that is not STR. So let's just pray that his super isn't slot 1 there, and then that's just a normal, because we'll be able to hang from the normals here, I think. It's just if that's a super. And the only reason I wouldn't put Goku in front there is because I am worried that he might actually kill because of because of him being STR, right? Like, I'm pretty sure with only 70 million HP, which is what Nova has, STR Goku will literally wipe the floor if he triple supers. So yeah, this is ideal, and of course it's a super because why? Can I dodge? Yes, thank you, boys. Okay, worked out. Thank goodness. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, 2 shots, we're gonna get the 3rd, and then he's just dead. 2. Okay, we didn't even get 3rd. 2. 2 is all it took. Okay, and now for my least fun one is where we have ice and he locks. Yeah, so our AGL Goku, who needs to stack, is now losing the ability to do so. Yes, we'll just do this. And I mean, at least that we're not like locked in slot 1 and like. At least we're not locked in slot 1 and like we have to worry about Gogeta trying to tank some numbers there. I mean that's that's good at least. So at least, and then he's got his chance to count. Whoa, what's the turn count? I think we might be up on that 70% chance to counter. So we might just have a 50 here. Yeah, we have a 50 here, but we do counter it. Perfect. Oof. Yeah, so he still did a lot of damage there, because he's been floating this whole time. Oh, okay, can we... Okay, so it does look like Ice... Alright, Ice has a bit of HP here, 200 million, which means we ought to be able to at least get 2 turns of stacking here. Go. Alright, so, I mean, this is not ideal, but it could have been much worse. It could have been much worse. Alright, and then we should be able to tank those numbers. Perfect, so my only concern here is if he does... Okay, I can live with blocking Goku, because we're probably going to kill before that becomes a problem. So let's just do that. So I'm going to avoid picking up the rainbow, the same type key spheres here, because I want to conserve the Dokkan attack for the final phase. So go. So thank goodness he doesn't have an AoE, and then the next time we roll around, you know, we can probably pretty safely put Goku in slot 1, or even slot 2, right? I mean, by the time he comes back around, I think we'll either be in the final phase of Sen, or we'll be jumping into Omega, at which point we will be transforming the LR Super Saiyan 4s. So, the lower friend leader skill, only for 200%. I mean, the minus 20% is not that bad. It really isn't. It's, as you can see here, I mean, we're not making too much of a difference. Okay, can we tank this? 300k. So, I mean, we don't die. If we can pick up some Fizz Key Spheres next turn, we'll actually be totally fine here. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, now. Okay, now, Goku's damage shouldn't be affected in slot 3, yeah, so we should still be able to kill here. Yeah, I was gonna say, his defense is what we lose with him being in slot 3, so we're good. Alright, and he maintains the stack, which is good. Alright, but... Oh! Why did it do that? I did not tap the key sphere. Okay, hang on a second. Alrighty, so we went ahead and reloaded here because we accidentally grabbed the key spheres with that AGL Goku, which we do not want. So, dealing with Sen here, we have... we got 2.3 million normals, and we've got we've got a massive super, 6.6 million. So we actually went ahead and transformed our Gogeta here because, you know, we're in a really dangerous spot, right? We can't afford to get hit with this super. So now, hang on, I want to check out Gogeta here. So this is kind of my first time playing with him since EZAing him, but we are well past his 10 turns. Right, so we only have a 50% chance to nullify, but we are... I think we can handle being here. I would rather have him here than... I think it's better that he's here. There we go, we get the counter. I think it's better that he's here than Goku. We'll see. Hopefully he can tank the normals there. I mean, we're gonna get an action cancel here with this Gogeta. So, I mean, ideally, this would be better. Alright, get another one. Alright, so hopefully post-super here, I mean, with the extra 250% attack and defense, and being from being in slot 2 or slot 3, I feel like this should be enough to tank the normal, the normals from Sen. Yes, it is. Perfect, right? Because we saw in slot 1, we were still taking 100k early on, so that's what made me really worried here. But it is enough. Obviously, I don't like... I mean, obviously I don't like him healing, but it is what it is. Kind of hope that the action cancel was going to be that heal. Okay, so same thing again. We're going to go ahead and we're going to transform the floors. They're going to be a little less than the other ones, but at least we'll know where the super is.
Kakarot, you're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it. Fusion! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you!
Alrighty. So, tricky situation here. Where's that super? It is there. We have two choices here. We put Gogeta in front, and we pray we kill between Goku, because I don't know that Goku... Only 500k, and yeah, I don't think he can go slot 1 for us right now. That's really pushing it. So I think this is what we're going to do. I think this is our best chance of survival here. Yeah. I think this is our best shot at survival. Oh, actually, yes, it is, because the action cancel that we're going to get from Gogeta. It does... unless I'm mislooking at it, it looks like the super is the first action. So, if we're lucky and we don't kill, if we manage to not kill here, the super should be canceled. There we go. Alright, we might not kill here, so we're really gonna have to pray that that is the correct space. Otherwise, this might be another loss. There we go. Okay, we get a triple super, though. I don't know that that's enough to tank. Yes, it was the super. Okay, we're good. Sweet! And then now Vegeta wraps it up for us. Perfect. Alrighty, so that worked out very nicely for us. Okay, so now we are back in the craziness here. Alright, where's that super attack at? Okay, it is in slot 1. Oh, but we can just get rid of it altogether, actually. That's nice. Would have been nice to counter. Okay, so let's use Int GOGETA's active skill here.
You're a real letdown, you know that? Honestly, I thought you'd put up more of a fight.
Alright, perfect. And we're actually really lucky here because the AoE is in the third slot, which means the Int Gogeta is protected here. So, sweet. Okay. So, this is a very difficult, long event, because at any point, once you get to ice or above, they can literally just straight up end your run. It's like, no questions asked. So, yeah, I mean, I hope people don't overlook this the way they did Divine Wrath and Mortal Will, because this is difficult. Granted, we're using GT heroes, which can find a bit of a struggle if they miss stacks, because a lot of them have that, you know, 6-turn stack thing going on. And it does look like Omega here is pretty beefy, right? Looking at the damage that our attack did there. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, and this is a 7 million super, by the way, with 2.5 million AoEs. I mean, look at how much that we barely scratched him. Okay. So, Battle of Fate, huh? 6 Battle of Fate characters is what you need to do this. Yeah. Definitely, I can definitely see Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the AGL, being very helpful here with the big damage that he can put out. But you also run the risk of him taking some damage from the normals here. So what are these are 2.5 million normals? Yeah, AoE, everything is 2.5 million, and then that's 7 million super. Very nice. Okay. I mean, I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, I think really the issue is going to be where these AoEs land. There we go. Okay, and we do double-digit tank the normals. That's good. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. Even on this next turn. Although it is really going to depend on where that super is landing. I think. Alright, it is over there. Okay, so let's use the active skill here.
Guess there's no need to play games. I'm pretty strong this time around. Times 10! Kamehame! Yeah!
Okay, very nice. Okay. Alright, so 8 key spheres here. I can't tell if it looks like the group, it looks like the AoE might be the, looks like the AoE might be the one who is, looks like the AoE is what we're going to cancel here. It looks like. In fact, that would actually be ideal, I think. Because I am a bit worried about AGL, the Carnival AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku taking that AoE. I'm not worried about the buffed LR AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because he's just got a flat 2.5 million defense. Like so I know he's gonna tank that. And if he even doesn't, he might take like 100k. Yep, it is the AoE, and we get the counter. Yes, this is the kind of thing we need. Here, look at that. That is beautiful. So you can see why running double LR4s for this setup is ideal over AGL Gogeta. Because this way now we have a scouter on both rotations, and we can tell where these supers are going to be, because that's the clutch here, because one wrong time super is ending your run. These are 7 million supers. There we go, and then we should be able to tank the normals here. Yep, perfect. Alright. Oh, that AoE is killer. Alright, let's do the active skill here.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack.
I'll finish you off with this! Ultra Big Bang!
Oh, we are so close to killing. We are so close. Alright, not good setup for key spheres, though. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is absolutely horrible. That is just terrible. Oof. And the AoE is the first thing. Goku's fine. Oh, thank goodness. And we get the counter. Ooh, I was a bit worried about Vegeta there with the AoEs. I was a bit worried. Again, 2.5 million. This is a little scary there. But we do get the... Excellent, we do get that. And we're solid. We got the run. Easy. Okay, not easy day. This was not easy. But we did get Battle of Fate and GT Heroes in one go. Shame he screwed up our key shears there, though. Okay. Vegeta 4 might not kill here, so SSJ4... Oh, no, there we go. Okay, sweet! Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is the Birth of the Shadow Dragons boss rush event completed with the GT Heroes and Battle of Fate mission. This was no easy feat, let me tell you. This was definitely one of the harder missions, and I mean, with how hard these bosses are hitting at the end, combined with the fact that we're dealing with AoEs, we're dealing with locking, this is a pretty hard, long event. This is significantly harder than the Jiren's from 10-year anniversary. I hope this event doesn't get overlooked. It's a decent challenge, right? I mean, you can see here that we've got quite a few characters who can handle that post-super. There aren't many characters in the game that are handling that super pre-super, for sure. I mean, obviously, you have the LR Super Saiyan 4s who can counter. I mean, even STR Goku, like, if you get his 50% chance to counter, like, he's going to be golden. But, I mean... outside of that, like, I mean, this is tough. Like I said, I hope it doesn't get overlooked, because this is what we needed. We needed a tough, long fight, and we got it. So, guys, that's it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team did you run to complete the Battle of Fate mission and the GT Heroes mission? Did you run both at the same time, or did you do them separately? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.